Welcome back. This is the module on how to manage tasks, a module of the productivity series. I am Dr. Nwakerendu Ike. In this course, we'll be talking about how to define your tasks. At the end of this module, you would have learned how to schedule your tasks. You would have been able to identify the tools for managing your tasks, and you would have learned how to delegate tasks. The first thing I would like us to bear in mind is that productivity is a result of efficient execution of tasks. So before you can say that you've been productive, you would have been able to see that the tasks you have been efficiently executed. Executing tasks for productivity should be an intentional act. It is not something you simply do at your whims. You just have to do it as planned. Hence, the need to consider the steps to managing tasks. The understanding you now have about time can only become useful when applied in managing tasks. By this we mean that having known how to become time conscious, having known how to apply time, you will now be able to manage your tasks with this knowledge in mind. Right, let's begin with learning how to define your tasks. Tasks can be duration based. That means you can define tasks according to the duration they have. Some tasks are daily tasks, some are weekly, and some are monthly. So you need to know what kind of task do you have per time. This task, is it something you do on a daily basis? Is this other one, is it something that comes up weekly? And the other one, is it something that comes monthly? Then tasks can be strategic or transactional based. When it is strategically based, it means that in the strategy of the organization, in the strategy of what is supposed to be done, it is there. The other one that is transactional is something that is needed on a daily basis for people to be able to carry out the various tasks. Now, we also can say that tasks are often assigned by a higher authority or certain circumstance. That means that you need to identify how is this task coming. That's another way to define task. This one was assigned to me. So you know this one was assigned by a higher authority now, or this one has been created by a circumstance. So that's another way to define tasks. Again, tasks are often part of someone's overall job description or a larger project. So when you get a job, for instance, you look at your job description, everything in that place is part of your task in that position. The next thing we'd like to talk about on managing tasks is scheduling your tasks. Now, understanding what is required on every task is very important in scheduling tasks. Why is it so? It is because it will help you know the expected delivery time of every task. Then you arrange the task in order of priority. Look at the table that we have on this slide. It has a box that says important, the other one not important, the other one urgent, the other one not urgent. Now, the ones that are urgent are important. It says do it now. That means you are going to prioritize on these ones. So that's what we're talking about. You place your tasks in order of priority. Now, the one that is urgent but not important, you can delegate those ones. We'll talk about delegation later in this